Now, in addition to fears over general investigations from the ICC, Israeli authorities are also now estimating that hundreds of Israeli citizens may soon be subject to arrest while traveling abroad. Israel is not a signatory to the ICC and does not recognize the ICC's jurisdiction. But following the latest ICC ruling to launch an investigation into alleged Israeli war crimes, hundreds, if not thousands, of Israelis may very well soon be at risk. Israel, for its part, then, promising to protect all of its citizens, with Defense Minister Benny Gantz, who is included among those on the chopping block, remaining defiant. Gantz saying that he was never afraid to cross enemy lines before and will continue to stand where he has to today. And this as he condemned the alleged political motivations behind opening probes as well.
I think it's a very negative development, the fact that the ICC has been contaminated by political aspects that creates the situation in which we are the only democracy in the Middle East. We are the only one who follows the international law, and we are the only one to be blamed. That's ridiculous.
What are you doing to counter this?
We have our own teams working in different places to work and to try to influence them, and at the same time we're taking all the measures needed.
How many Israelis, yourself included, might expect to be targeted for arrest?
Yes, several hundreds, but we will take care of everyone.
So what is the risk to Israelis going forwards with the ICC? Well, I sat down earlier today to discuss opposite international relations expert Dr. Manuel Navon and director of the Israel-Palestine offices at Human Rights Watch, Omar Shakil. Take a look. Is Israel being overly worried, or is this a legitimate fear that Israelis who are on active duty at times during certain years of service are at serious risk while traveling?
Well, first of all, it's not only Israelis. Let me remind you that one of the reasons why the United States withdrew from the ICC was the concern that, as happened, in fact, the ICC would be used and manipulated for political means in order to investigate and try American soldiers and officers serving in places such as Afghanistan or Iraq. So that concern exists not only regarding Israelis, the manipulation of the ICC by political bodies. When it comes to Israel, first of all, don't forget that there is a new prosecutor at the ICC, and that the Israeli government has a dialogue with the new prosecutor to see if indeed he's going to continue and press with this decision of his predecessor or not.
Look, I mean, I think there's an important contradiction here you're seeing in the argument of supporters of Israel. On one hand, they're saying the court is politicized. On the other hand, they're talking about using politics and pressure as a way to stop the court from independently investigating abuses that take place, on their watch.